get your image. Yes. Oh, here you go. Ah. How you doing?
Excellent.
This is, why don't you give us your name, your full stage name?
Orlando Luciano.
Hi, and Orlando, you are one of the stars of Rick Charles Muller's With the Assistance of Queen Anne. So tell me what you feel about the character and what you think is your sort of level of strategy that you're going to obtain.
Well, I don't know. I can't tell you exactly how I feel about the character yet, but I generally have a good feeling about the play in general and the relationship, and I think in time, in rehearsal process, hopefully I could find this character and find the human being behind the character.
Do you think you can relate to the character more than you would think?
I think I can relate to this character. I mean, he seems sometimes to have a shield, and sometimes when that shield comes down, your true personality could come out, and everyone has a shield. So I think I can relate to that in the character.
So tell us something about you. You're a nurse, correct? And you've gotten the acting bug, I've heard. And so tell us about that. Tell us why you suddenly are willing to put so much time and effort into the theater.
I caught the acting bug when I was going back to school for nursing, and I feel acting is everything in life. It's a way of learning. It's a way of connecting with people. And the theater is a collective family, and I can't describe it unless you're really part of it, but it could be closer than anything you've ever experienced, and I want to be part of that. I want to be part of that collective group of minds who inspire change in the community.
Well, do you think that actors in general are supercilious and vain and narcissistic? Would you say that that's a trait that you can identify with?
I say some are. Some are. Maybe they come off that way because they're confident in their abilities to portray their instrument, if you will.
Right.
Some are just vain. I don't know why.
How do you describe yourself? Do you have a need to be the center of attention?
No, not at all.
So this is just pure passion that drives you towards theater?
Oh yeah, definitely. If I could describe myself, I'm more shy and sensitive and caring than anything, and I think I get that from my nursing background. If anything.
So you want to bring some of that compassion into the theater, would you say?
I think that's a good way of saying that.
Now, do you think that theater should have a message, or should it be purely entertaining?
I don't know. Some people say different.
What do you say?
I think entertainment has its value. We have so much entertainment everywhere. I think the theater should say a message to spark changes in the brilliant minds of different people in the world, I guess. I don't know. I hope it changes people's minds about what they think about things, and I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay, no, that's what it is. That's what it's about.
Entertainment. I don't know.
But Queen Anne is, I think, with the assistance of Queen Anne, could be a combination of both. Now that we're considering what do you think about our plan to hire a man as Queen Anne? Do you think it's going to destroy the play and make it too comical, or do you think if it's done correctly, it still can be?
No, I think if it's done correctly, it's going to add a different element to the play, and it'll bring another level of excitement to the audience. Another level that engages the audience in a different way than if it were a woman.
But do you think it's going to conquer? Do you think instead we don't want it to be...
I think it's our job as actors to equal that person playing Queen Anne. He's not going to conquer us if we all work together in unison.
Right. We want him to be. I mean, I think there's a good chance that he's going to steal the show. But
He could steal the show.
But we should not let him.
We shouldn't let him.
Right. So that means that you and me, this is Rick Muller. I am the writer and one of the other stars of the play, and I think we're all stars, by the way, in this particular play. There's 3 characters. There's David Belkin, myself. There is Evan Forrest, who is being played by Orlando, and there's Queen Anne, who has not been cast yet. Today is June 3rd, 2009. The festival is July 29th. Our director is Adam Levy, and we'll hear from him soon. So we want to come up with a play that really speaks to the audience, entertains, but also does sort of. I feel as a writer, what I want to do is show something more, something that I struggle with. What is relationships? What are relationships? Excuse me. What is love? So why don't you now ask me some questions?